Maya Chen made $55,000 a year, had zero credit card debt, and paid every bill on time. So, why was her checking account shrinking? It was a Tuesday morning in late October, the kind of morning that felt ordinary enough to be invisible. Coffee sat untouched on the kitchen counter, steam already thinning. Her banking app glowed softly on her phone. The direct deposit had landed at midnight, $4,218 after taxes. Same amount as always, same schedule, same job. But her balance was lower than it had been 6 months earlier. Not dramatically lower, just lower. Enough to make her pause. Outside her Ohio apartment, the heater hummed to life. A gray morning, nothing urgent, nothing wrong. Her laptop waited on the kitchen table. Work would start in 20 minutes. Maya closed the app without scrolling further. Because sometimes, not knowing feels safer than knowing you don't understand. By the end of this story, Maya would discover she was losing $3,468 every year. And for a long time, she had no idea where it was going. Maya worked as a customer success coordinator for a software company. Remote, fully flexible, the kind of job her friends envied. She earned just under $55,000 a year. Not extravagant, but comfortable for her area. Her rent was $1,100 a month. Her car was paid off. She carried no credit card debt. Her student loans were down to the last $8,000, and she paid them on time every single month. On paper, Maya was doing well. Better than many people her age. She had a 401k with a modest employer match. She kept her credit score above 740. She never missed a bill. This wasn't someone who didn't care about money, which is exactly why what was happening next went unnoticed for so long. One Friday night, a few weeks after that quiet Tuesday morning, Maya hovered over a confirm booking button on her laptop. A short weekend trip. Nothing extravagant. $180 total. She'd already accounted for it in her head. Still, she hesitated. She stared at the screen longer than she expected to. Then she closed the tab. Next month, she told herself. Not because she was broke, not because she couldn't afford it, but because something felt tight. That vague pressure would come and go over the next few months. She never connected it to anything specific. Maya's problem wasn't reckless spending, it was small recurring charges. Not because she was careless, but because she genuinely didn't think they mattered. $5 here, $12 there. What was the harm? A month earlier, she'd noticed a $12.99 charge she couldn't recognize. She stared at it for a moment, scrolled past it. It wasn't worth the mental energy. That belief went back to college, when she learned how to stretch money out of necessity. Back then, small luxuries were rewards, a streaming service after finals, a music subscription for late-night study sessions, a meditation app she used for 3 weeks during exam season. Those things felt earned. Now, at 30, she still carried that same logic. It's just a few dollars, she told herself. I deserve it. And she did deserve comfort. She just never asked what that comfort was costing her. The shift didn't happen all at once. It never does. It started with a fitness app. A friend swore by it. The first week was free. Maya signed up on a Sunday night. Motivated, optimistic, already imagining a stronger version of herself. When the trial ended, the charge appeared. $14.99. She barely noticed. Then came the meal planning app. She'd been ordering takeout too often, and this promised to help her save money. Only $9.99 a month. It felt responsible. Then a premium note-taking app she used for work. Then a language learning app she'd been meaning to try. Then a cloud storage upgrade when her free tier filled up. Each one felt small. Each one felt justified. Have you ever signed up for something because it felt like the responsible thing to do? Over time, subscriptions stopped feeling like decisions. They became background noise. The fitness app lived quietly on her phone. She used it 3 times, maybe 4. She kept it because she planned to start again next month. The meal planning app sat unopened. She'd browse recipes, feel overwhelmed, then order takeout anyway. Canceling felt like admitting failure. She even downloaded a budgeting app, not ironically, to help her track spending. It cost $6.99 a month. She used it once, entered a few transactions, forgot her password, never logged in again. She told herself she'd look at it all later. Later never came. Her streaming services multiplied, one for true crime, one for sitcoms, one her coworkers referenced during virtual happy hours. Canceling felt like opting out of shared conversation. Each one was only $15 or $18 a month. Then came the annual subscriptions, a productivity tool, a design app she thought she might need someday, a news site behind a paywall. These didn't charge monthly, so they felt invisible, until they weren't. Her credit card statements grew longer, but the charges were familiar, small, easy to ignore. She paid her balance in full every month and assumed that meant control. It didn't. The number finally surfaced in February. Maya was preparing her taxes, scrolling through 12 months of statements, when she decided, almost casually, to add everything up. She opened a spreadsheet. Streaming services, 4 of them, $62 a month. Apps, fitness, meditation, language learning, meal planning, note-taking, budgeting. $58 a month. Cloud storage, password manager, news site, premium email, $34 more. Then the annual charges, the productivity tool in March, the design app in July, a magazine subscription she forgot she'd ordered, another $180 spread across the year. She typed the final number and stopped. $289 a month, $3,468 a year. Her stomach dropped. She rechecked the math, scrolled back, ran it again. No mistake. That was more than she'd paid toward her student loans all year. She thought about the trips she postponed, the dinners she declined because money felt tight, the quiet guilt she carried for not saving more, and the whole time, nearly $300 was leaving her account every month, automatically. The problem wasn't her income, it was money leaving her life without permission. The subscription economy depends on that. Low monthly fees, automatic renewals, cancellation pages buried 5 menus deep. It works because forgetting is easier than canceling. Small leaks don't feel dangerous until you see the total. Small holes are invisible at first, but enough of them can sink any ship. Maya didn't cancel everything that night. She couldn't. Some subscriptions required phone calls. Others hid their cancellation buttons. A few had already renewed for the year. But she started. She made a list of every recurring charge and asked one question. When did I last use this? If the answer was more than 30 days ago, she canceled it. No, next month, no guilt. The fitness app went first, then the meal planning app, then 2 of the 4 streaming services. She kept the budgeting app and actually used it this time. Every Sunday, 15 minutes, not to punish herself, just to look. She set calendar reminders for every annual renewal, 60 days out. She created a separate checking account just for subscriptions. Each month, she transferred $75 into it. If something new didn't fit, something else had to go. There were mistakes. In April, she forgot to cancel a free trial. In June, she missed a reminder and got charged $99 for an app she hadn't touched in months. She almost quit. What was the point if she kept messing up? But the number still mattered. $87 instead of $289. That was the point. Each time, she adjusted and kept going. By summer, the difference wasn't just in her bank account. It was in her chest. Opening her banking app no longer came with unease. She knew where her money went. She wasn't richer. She was in control. Maya's story isn't unusual. Most people underestimate their subscription spending by 40% or more. Not because they're careless, but because the system is designed to be forgettable. So here's the question worth sitting with. When was the last time you added up every recurring charge in your life? Not just streaming services, everything. Apps, storage, memberships, annual renewals, the gym you haven't visited since January, the free trial you meant to cancel. What would that number be? And if you saw it, would you feel calm or surprised? If you've ever been shocked by a subscription you forgot you were paying for, this story was for you. Write it down in the comments. Seeing it in words is often the first step to canceling it. If stories like this help you think differently about money, consider subscribing and liking. These aren't quick tips or hype. They're real stories about how money actually works in everyday life. And if this one reminded you of someone you care about, share it with them. Sometimes a story lands better than advice. Next time, a woman wins $50,000, and 6 months later, she has nothing left.